Right, anyway, so team lineups. We're going to be seeing for Snack. We're going to be seeing, no, for EDDA on the left. We're going to be seeing Montana, Hindenburg, Moskva, Gearing, and Shimakaze. Whereas Snack going to be doing Yamato, Des Moines, Moscow, Gearing, Grozovoy. So, I guess I was wrong about rushing the Des Moines to this island for the South team. But I expect that very much to be the play for the Des Moines team, for Snack. EDDA just decided, actually, we're going to take some Hindenburgs. I'm really not sure why you wouldn't take a Des Moines, though. It's just so much upfront DPM, so much control over that cap. Like, how do you spot these two Des Moines? Alright, so, initial positioning, we do see, as expected, the Gearing of Redamel, probably Legendary Module, going to be smoking up amazing towards this island here. He can take the safe route. He's recognised that the only thing that they have is another Gearing. Second Des Moines of Dave will probably be parking up here, or in a, yeah. And then on the kiting flank, we're going to be having Moskva, Grozovoy, probably just holding up here, and the Grozovoy will be up front, spotting for them with his heal. So if he gets into a fight, you know, he's got two Moskvas to back him up, he'll heal some of that damage back. We do see the training room bombers are in the game, the depth charge planes. I think there are supposed to be some rules in King of the Sea about whether those will be banned, but unfortunately we can't get rid of them for the training rooms because they are part of the game, despite the fact that nobody wants them. Which is funny because you can't actually play submarines in training rooms, but you can use their anti-submarine warfare. Makes perfect sense. WoWs Classic with the SW. Alright, we're going to be seeing way action as Moskva is going to take the C cap. The B cap is also going to be taken by Henry and Jode in the Hindenburg and Moscow up there. Their plan is just to hold this. Now, they're bringing the Montana over at the C cap, so I expect them to do a heavy push over on the BC side with that Montana. The problem is they've got nothing really to back it up. Whereas you've got unbenched though. Finks and his Yamato is parked up over there. Oh, Torpedo's out towards Davil, who I think is currently spotted. He is being shot at by the Moskva and Hindenburg. Yeah, he has to worry about that Shimakaze perma spotting him, and there's a lot of torpedoes coming his way. Redamel and Amazing are going to be getting their way up to this island. Haven't quite spotted each other. Let's have a look at these torpedoes. Anything going to hit? Now, we do see that he does have the Hydra running. He's going to reverse around that corner happily. Wayax and Bottom just positioned kiting. They're just waiting for them to get pushed into, and they're just going to farm down that Hindenburg. That Hindenburg's taken a lot of damage already. There goes the smoke screen from Redamel. Going to be dropping a radar onto the Gearing of Arseman. Not entirely. Yeah, he's still spotted, so that's radar. I think he's going to be able to get himself out, though. Not going to take too much damage. Oh, it does take a full salvo there. Instant Damacon. No longer in radar range. Couple more blind frost. Doesn't quite hit him. Now. Oh, Hindenburg. Where was this green Hindenburg? That just took a lot of damage. Oh, there it was. Oh, he took a torpedo. He took a Gearing torpedo. Imagine taking a Gearing torpedo in a ship that has a Hydra running. That's impressive. Alright, Amazing has poked his way forward. He's going to be sitting trading against the Moskva. The Des Moines does win this trade at this range. And most ranges. The further the Moskva gets back, the more he wins the trade with the Des Moines. However, he is currently fighting two Des Moines and Yamato and is very much losing this. He's currently on double fire because remember that they no longer have access to the fire prevention commander skill in Super Cruisers. So Moskva no longer has the tankiness that she used to have when she was part of the meta back at this time. Redamel going to be making his way into the A-cap, trying to get it while the Moskva reverses out. Yeah, the Moskva has reversed out of radar range, so Damel's going to be poking himself into the cap. There goes the radar out to try and catch him. Realizes, actually, wait, sharp, he's not in range. So this should be a free cap. Mr. Floppy should be trying to push forward to try and catch him into the radar, but he's not going to catch him. Like, Damel's just going to go further and further away. And there is no way to contest for our Sermon. Like, you have 2 Des Moines here with a radar rotation plus a gearing to reset you. If you come into this cap, you die. Now the Hindenburg is caught out all alone at the front. Gonna take 1 torpedo. Dodges the 2nd and 3rd, but now he's full broadside of that Des Moines. And that's probably going to be a dead Hindenburg. That is a very dead Hindenburg. We also do see a catch onto Arsenal in the gearing, north of the cap. The Des Moines button can just, it's not button, Davil can just push straight forward and just radar him. They can also just push straight forward with amazing. Like, they could force that gearing out, they can probably convert this kill. It's dropping a smoke screen, currently on fire. Radar, the smoke screens aren't going to stop you getting radared, son. There he goes. Although, Damel does take a torpedo on the way out. Mildly unfortunate, but they will be able to just take the cap with their 2 Des Moines. Then probably burn down that Moskva. So, we need... EDDA need to make some sort of play here on this flank. And so far they haven't. I'm not sure what they were doing with the Shimakaze. He's just been parked in the middle. Hasn't really done much. He's been trying to torp Davil in the Des Moines all game. Hasn't really landed much. Wex is going to start pushing up. I'm not sure why we're pushing at this point, but hey, I suppose if we can get like crossfires from all angles, that's great. But all you need to do is just sit back and relax at this point. You're taking on 2 caps. Diego and the Grozavoy reversing towards the enemy is going to catch a radar. Oh, he's bowing. Why are you bowing? Diego, why are you bowing? Take a couple more salvos. He's using the secret strategies of dodging by staying perfectly still and having his engine knocked out. Pops the Damacon. More salvos coming in. Fair chunk of damage. His engine's knocked out again, but he should no longer be in radar range. I'm not sure if they can land much more blind fire on him. Yeah, they're seizing more and more map control. The Shimakaze of Mallory is caught out by the Des Moines radar, but he's also like he's caught between 2 radars. Yeah, he shouldn't last very long. We also see the Des Moines of Mr. Floppy has gone. Sorry, the Moskva of Mr. Floppy has gone down over in the corner here. Just got burned down eventually by the Des Moines. And there goes Mallory. Oh no, he's still got 600 health, 200 health, 100 health, 0 health. That was a good game. And, yeah, I don't see a way back into this era. They're currently crossfired by Moskva, Des Moines, although they're not in range yet, but it's just pressured from all angles. Yeah. Right, so basically this came down to, we took Des Moines, you didn't, and we won the A-Cap because of it. I think that's how that can be boiled down. This isn't, like, a slight on... Like, SN3K, they're a very good team. They use the Des Moines very well, but honestly, I think EDDA would have stood more of a chance if they used a more traditional setup over the A-Cap, because once the 2 Des Moines were surrounding that A-Cap, there was nothing they could do to get back into that. There was no way. They would have to burn through 2 full duration Des Moines radars to get even a chance of sniffing at that cap, or somehow win the fight with the Hindenburg and the Moscow. But the Hindenburg got caught bow in, and once you get caught bow in Hindenburg versus Des Moines, it's not going to end up well, especially against 2 Des Moines. There's no way you can angle to both of them. Well, we do see the Hindenburg of Judd is going to be slowly whittled down. The Montana slowly whittling down. The Moskva slowly whittling down. This is just a matter of time before this game ends. Absolutely no way for them to get back into this game, barring some freak detonations or some massive throws. They're even going to be taking a 3rd cap just to speed things up. Moskva radar out. Going to try to pick up Diego. Just pick him up, actually. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to kill him. Not sure if it's even worth trying to kill him. Oh, they're still trying to kill him. They got a bit of damage on him. Diego doing his best to int. Looks like the radar's gone down now. No, the radar hasn't gone down. He's right. Well, Diego Inting. Montana gonna be on fire. He shouldn't be. Well, he can dev strike that Des Moines through the bow if he catches him right. But I very much doubt they're gonna let him. He is broadside to two Moscows right now, so that should be some large amounts of AP coming from his broadside. Can he pick up the Des Moines kill? He might be able to. He's got good secondaries. Well, he traded 2 for 1 there. He traded for both Diego and a Des Moines, but it's a very low health Hindenburg on the border and a Moskva who is just lurking up here with its fancy bronze camouflage. Bottoms decided, you know what, I'll show you how to take a Diego. This is how you take a cap. Basically, what you do is you sit here and you don't die, and then you take the cap. There goes the Moskva. Now all we have left is this Hindenburg on the border. Who's going to get the kill? They're all competing for it. They're all screaming, I want the kill. It's my kill. Mine. Mine. And the kill goes to Wax in the Moskva. Very clean win for SN3K there. Apparently I don't have sound and background enabled, so you didn't hear the victory music. Right, SN3K is now up 1-0. Apply. Did I get this? Did I get the teams around the right way? No, apparently I didn't. Wait, what? What? Okay, this overlay is really broken. I gave 1 point to SN3K and it's actually given it to EDDA. This overlay, this stream helper is very broken. There, that's okay. Okay, game. Okay. That's not broken at all. Oh, this tournament's going well. Yeah. Let me just pass a message on. Okay, so helper is kind of broken. There is no actual inverted scene, and points are added to the wrong team. So yeah, have fun with that. Alright, so game 2 is going to be taking place on... What is game 2 going to be taking place on? It's going to be taking place on a map. It's going to be... Right, hang on. There, the winner of that game was Auba, was it? It definitely wasn't Auba. It was SN3K. Set winner. Oh, okay, there we go. SN3K. SN3K won that first game. Wonderful. Alright, now, let me... Professional casting experience with Pinzo, yeah? Yeah. Right. That was won by Team B. This is so confusing. Alright, so game 2 will be taking place on Sea of Fortune. Okay, let's see if I can get you onto that map screen. Oh boy. Right, that map scene works. Wonderful. Right, so plans for this map possibly involve Des Moines being parked up at the edge of that B cap island, on the left-hand islands between A and B. You can stick a Des Moines on either of those. The problem is you will then be focus fired by Zows and Hindenburgs, and whoever tries to get the spotting on you from the A cap. B cap is going to be very risky, but you can try and put a Z52 on some of these islands just to try and wrest cap control. Z52 is quite powerful on this map with a 6-kilometer hydro. Even a look, this might sound stupid, but a Grosser Kurfürst getting rammed into the B cap from south spawn on this map is a very strong play, and there's not very much YOLO potential from these destroyers compared to having a Kleber to be able to do that YOLO push. Like a GK in the middle of B cap with this rule set is actually a very strong placement. Other than that, we'd probably be seeing Moskva's parked up at the islands south and north of C, looking for some long-range cross shots towards A cap, and also just resting control over the C cap. Battleships, it's probably going to be Montana and Yamato, but like I said, there is definitely a possibility for a grosser Kerfuffle from the south side, even with the nerfs or the accidental bugged changes to its main battery in this round. Snack have to make a replacement, so they're gonna rebench Finks probably. Right, we'll see. We're gonna see if we can get Dorota to explode sooner or later. Oh boy. I'm glad this is just like, you know, a casual little tournament. It's just us, you know. Gaishu's raiding us. It's like, right, he's like, oh yeah, we gotta chill out. It was just and then as I say that, Gaishu raids. Thank you for the raid, Gaishu. Oh boy. Yeah. Thank you for the raid. Alright, so basically right now, for those of you just joining us, we are looking for game 2 of the Warships Classics. The rules is basically ships are allowed, all those available prior to the release of 0618, which was the Pan Nation Destroyer patch. I'm telling you this 5 minutes ago. You've been here for 5 minutes already. You've probably been linked it. Exclamation mark classic. And basically it's 7v7, tier 10 allowed, overlay 1-0. Ah, for God's sake. Overlay is amazingly broken. Like, is there an actual, like, way that this works on all of the scenes at the same time? I can give the point to Snack, right? I can give the point to Snack on this scene, but then it's broken other scenes. So, yeah. Oh, boy. Right, well, we're in a game. Apparently a game happened. Like, we're starting the game. I didn't even notice, but here we go. So, game overlay. Oh, look. The wrong team has the point. This is exactly the problem. Right, let me just quickly switch the points back around, right? So we give the point back to Snake, but it's actually EDDA that have the... Right. Snake are 1-0 up. Okay. Right, Snake are 1-0 up. Stream Helper is incredibly broken. So, team lineups for EDDA. EDDA are going to be running Montana, Hindenburg, Moskva, Gearing, Shimakaze. Still not valuing the Des Moines pick. I really don't appreciate that. I don't like the idea of not bringing Des Moines. Whereas Snake going to be running Yamato, Des Moines, Henry for Moskva, Grozovoy. Grozovoy with that heal, with slightly worse detection than both the Gearing and the Shimakaze. However, they do have 4 radars to the 2 radars of EDDA. Now, again, I honestly don't understand why you... Right, okay, can we, like, stop sending anti-submarine warfare planes? Right, so the thing about this, right? That Hindenburg running defensive AA. No, right, but they have seen that there are 2 ships here because they're both firing the AA. They have the AA turned on. They can see the AA traces. So they know, because he sent the planes there, that there are 2 ships here. They don't know about the 3rd one because the Shimahara is AA off. They didn't see the ships, but they saw the tracers. Because those ASW planes don't spot. Right, so Diego going to be working his way over at the sea cap in his Grozavoy. He's going to be backed up by the Des Moines of Davil. This Moscow's parking up against this island, like we mentioned before. He's going to be looking for shots over on this side. He's also going to be wanting radar control over this cap. Henry Fort is going to be looking to farm whatever parks up over here, which is going to be a Moskva, and then they're going to have a meeting of the minds between the Gearing, who outspots this Grozavoy, but the Grozavoy should be able to heal up some of it. We're also going to be seeing the Montana is going to be pushing this side for this team, whereas the Yamato is going to be just... The Yamato is going to stay rather centrally. Like, again, we see ASW planes going across the map. Alright, first couple of salvos going to be going back and forth. Hindenburg caught broadside. Moskva did a little bit of damage. Could have been worse. More salvos coming out. We see a radar coming out from the Moskva of Heinz. That should catch Diego, who makes a hasty retreat. Still going to be a radar, so he's going to try and dodge some shells, I think. Realize that nobody actually wants to shoot him. Osterman is caught by a radar as well, so we're going to see a bit of a DD trade over here, which there's like shots going everywhere right now. So Diego and Osterman both going to be taking a little bit of punishment here. Grozavoy does have the much better ballistics, so he should win a direct 1v1 trade. However, there is the backup of the Moskva, the Hindenburg, the Des Moines, and the other Moskva. Like, there should be shots coming from both sides. Let's see if Diego's still spotted. No, he's no longer spotted. So they should be able to take that cap for free now. Moskva pushing out full broadside. He'd be very lucky if he doesn't get punished heavily here. Yeah, chunking it was broadside. More chunks in it was broadside. Gets away with one. He should have been punished a lot more heavily than that, in my opinion. But hey, you know, RNG is RNG. So he's turned out. He decided he wants none more of that. Meanwhile, Amazing has a little bit of a Shimakaze problem around this corner. I'm not sure if he's running radar or hider right now, but we might be about to see a ship get rushed. Because this Hindenburg is in a lot of trouble. He's losing the trade heavily with the Des Moines. But... Right, are we going to see it? We're about to see a rush. Amazing started reversing. He is spotted. Shots came in from the Moskva of Redamel. Try and catch him. First salvo out takes half of the Shimakaze's health. Second salvo out takes another third. Saturation kicking in. Third salvo out. Torpedoes get dropped. 1, 2. Doesn't get the third set out. And the Des Moines with the legendary... Oh, he does get the third set out, but he doesn't get them at a nice angle. But he still gets the dev strike. So that's a 1-for-1 trade. Shimakaze for Des Moines. Usually I would rather get rid of the Shimakaze, I think. Well... Yeah. So the Moskva... I don't know where... Yeah, this Moskva... Turns out we got a lot more punishment on his way out than I realised. He goes down. So now we see two ship to 1 kill advantage for SN3K. They also have a 2 cap to 1 advantage. Yamato capping the B cap. Now this is the position I was recommending earlier for a Gross Occur first. You park up against there. And you just sit in hydro, and anything that's over here gets perma spotted by you, and you can just, you know, do stuff. You're also very hard to kill. Right, so the onus is now on the team of EDDA to try and get back into one of these caps. He does outspot this Gearing. I mean, he does outspot this Grozavoy, sorry. He does have a Montana in support of him, and a Hindenburg. He needs to proactively spot. He no longer has the radar ships to do that for him. The problem is, Davil and this Moskva is now going to be moving up into a position where he can hold this place more easily. He no longer has to sit right at the back. He can now fully lock down both of these caps with his radar. He can now lock down this cap with his radar. So if you want to get in any of these caps, you have to not only deal with the Mato, you also have to deal with the Moskva's radar, you have to deal with the Grozavoy's guns, and you also have to deal with the fact that your Hindenburg is being murdered. So that's, yeah. This Moskva is pushing up, but I'm not sure what he's pushing up into. Like, if he wants to push into here, he still has to deal with the fact that there's... Well, I suppose he could get into here and get the broadside of the Yamato. Well, the Yamato does have the overmatch for his bow, but... Combined with the torpedoes from Arsuman on him, we might be... Well, this Yamato might start getting whittled down. But whatever they're going to do, they need to do it quickly because they are losing... They are having points ticked on them rapidly. Torpedoes from the Shimakaze. Only gets the one on the bow. And he didn't stagger those either, so he didn't get it. Oh, sorry, from the gearing. He didn't stagger those either, so he gets the one float. He gets instantly Damaconed. Grozovoy AP chunking into the side of the Montana. Everybody's AP chunking into the side of the Montana. Yamato chunking into the bow of the Montana. Another 32mm overmatch. Yeah, that's probably a dead Montana. How fast could we kill a Montana? This quickly, apparently. Yeah, let's turn full broadside to the Yamato so you can delete me more easily. Shots through the bow do absolutely nothing, and that's a very dead Montana. Straight through the bow. Bunk. And the Moskva didn't get round in time to do much about the broadside of it either. Don't worry though, the Hindenburg on the border is he's still alive. The gearing, however, not so much. He got caught in a radar. Gets caught in a second radar. Gets his torps out. But goes down anyway. Hindenburg has done a push all the way around the outside of the map and hasn't got much to show for it. He's now full broadside to the Moskva, looking for shots onto the other Moskva. He's now caught in a complete crossfire between two Moskvas. Yeah, that's oh, lovely. You managed to be broadside to both of them at the same time. Which one do I angle to? Neither of them. He's in an awkward situation. Alright, Moskva going to be running head-to-head with the... that Hindenburg's dead. Let's see how the Grozovoy of Diego fares against this Moskva. Gets full broadside to get his torpedoes out. Holds his torps. 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 Held his torps. Diego, did you? Okay. Yeah. Mr. Floppy, however, is now still broadside to that Moskva and has to deal with this Moskva in his face, who is still not. He was not angled enough to. Henry takes down the Hindenburg on the border. It is now a single Moskva trying to get a solo warrior. We believe in you, Moskva. You can do it. We believe in you, Mr. Floppy. We believe in you. We believe in you, Mr. Floppy. All you have to do is detonate WX, not get dev struck by, well, not die at the rest of the ships. Just say no to the damage, Mr. Floppy. Just say no. Oh. Well, congratulations to Snek. They will be winning this series 2-0.